Good evening everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Oh, sorry, I'm leaning over to get the the light on. And tonight we're doing If I Had Was to Make a Day for You, I'd bring you a morning golden and noon. I would make this day last for all time. Give you a chance to the moon shine. Anyway, we are doing Wilbur the Pig here, and I'm very excited about this because we've got half a dozen different colours going on, and we're going to do a bit of a Tessa technique. Yes, Tessa normally works from the bottom up. So why is it whenever you paint you forget to bloody put the wax on the bloody pen? Oh heck. To get some wax from my treasure trove. Oh no! Oh no, it's broke. Oh really? Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to order another one. Shit. That didn't last long. Okay, never mind. I'll have to get another one of them. That's a bummer. But then what do you expect? What do you expect for like 30p? But I actually, I might invest in the big one. That's a shame. Never mind, it will still hold it like that. It just won't have a lid, but that's annoying. But yes, I've had rather a lazy day today. I've not actually done any housework, which I normally do the bathroom on a Saturday, but the heat has cropped up again, so it's like I don't want to do it. But I have spent the afternoon after popping up the shop because custard creams were calling my name. Oh no, what's my name? This is my favourite pink colour. And I have been reached out. There's a woman called Maria. Maria, you've gotta say her. Anyway. I think her name's Maria, and I have been reliably informed that Lazy Retired Granny has done a challenge. So if you are watching Lazy Retired Granny, I haven't forgot about it. Your video is somewhere in the queue, so I'm working my way down to get to that video. I work in a very strict queue system, so I won't skip videos. But every time I clear one, another one arrives, and it's like, oh, and I had to just use my sparkly pen. Because obviously we're doing pink, so why not? Okay, I'm going to get my little A out, because I could have sworn we put A up. Yes, we have, it's right there, look. It's H that's missing, but that's fine, we will... is that in there? Yeah. Let me get H out. H is this one. So yeah. Now, I have spent the afternoon watching Willy Wonka. You know the one with Gene Wilder in? Really old-fashioned one. Hello, ding dong. So yeah, I have spent the afternoon watching the first half. But when I'm watching a film, I can't just like watch the whole movie in one go. I have to like take about, I watch like an hour first, and then I take like a little break and then watch a bit more later. Now what's going to happen is tomorrow, you know, I was saying that there's a double week of this piggy. Well, that's going to be tomorrow as well. So you've got Wilbur this week and tomorrow. So yeah, which is pretty darn good. I'm quite excited for that. As I say, I don't normally do doubles of the same thing, but what I'm going to do is every so often I'll put a double of the painting in, just to really move it along really. So, but what I've also decided to do is every other weekend I'm going to take a break, because I'm not getting, this channel runs from like Monday to Sunday, and I'm not getting any like break from filming. So yeah, so I think this week and next week is done, but whenever I need to rebook in more slots, I will commence it from then. So yeah. I was watching Big Brother last night on TikTok with Kim Woodburn and was it her name Nicole? Kim and Nicole really didn't get on, did they? So as I always say, always look on the bright side of life. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. So yeah. And then she was going up the stairs, because obviously security, you can find it on Google, YouTube, but security was taking her up the stairs and Jamie was arguing with Kim. So she shouted out to him, adulterer. And I think adulterer is where you cheat on your wife or your husband and stuff. So, yeah. She goes, you are so... I think he was saying, like, you're so nasty and stuff. But, yeah. I've got a mouth ulcer, yeah. And it is painful, but when you swallow, you can feel like... You know, like, when something's crisp. So, like, perhaps the corner of the crisp packet. It feels like something's scraping the surface of the ulcer, but... Every time I get an ulcer on this side, I get it on that side as well. And yeah, rather not frustrated, but I'm getting fed up with this this thing. Oh my god, I keep looking up on the wall for the kitchen for the clock, but there's not going to be a clock in here no more, because my landlord wants to, every year they come round to inspect, see if there's anything that needs renewing, and he wants to include an extractor fan in the kitchen, so it means I've got to lose the clock. So I'll have to go in the hallway, because I've got one in the bedroom, I've got one in the front room, so I'll have to go in the hallway. But the hallway, you don't really tend to look at the time in the hallway. So yeah. Now at this point I could do multi-placing, but I'm going to choose not to. But I have tonight, I have burger, chips and beans, and I found these really cool beans and I ordered them on Amazon. And I was quite surprised, because I'm thinking, well, how is it going to survive in the hotness of the van with like food products? Well, I am terrible for portion sizes for food and stuff, because I'm quite a big lad, so I do tend to eat more than an average person. So if you was to give me a plate with chips, burger and beans on it, that would have to be twice the size of a normal meal. Because my stomach has stretched over the years. But apparently they were saying on the GPs behind closed doors, if you eat smaller meals, it tricks your stomach and your stomach gets used to it or something. But they're called snap pots. So let me show you here. So they're called snap pots, and I've never seen them before, but I thought these were great. So they're called bean snap pots, yeah. But this is the great thing about it, right? What I like about that is that big pot carton bit, get 4 of these, but that's a portion. So that's just perfect for me, because it means that I don't have to open a can. Because quite often what I have to do is half the can, tip the beans out, cook half of them, and then cook the rest the next day. So I have to use a cup, like a bowl or a cup, to put my beans in, because I don't have any plastic containers. So that is just, ideal. And I used to get, there's a big beans and then a smaller can, but you can never get them on stock. They don't really sell them in this bloody stupid express store. It is crap because I wanted to get bread today, £1.50 for a loaf of bread. It's like crisp, they're going up to £1.95. So it's not £1 anymore. But yeah, I'm so over the moon with them, and I'm like, oh no, please say they're coming, because my postman comes every day at 9 o'clock, sometimes 9:30, and I thought, oh, here we go, he's not coming today. But yeah, he turned up about 1 o'clock, so, because normally he has the weekends off, you see. But I've just seen another Royal Mail van delivering the package up the road to someone, and they've just delivered that at like 6:30. So even though the depot's shut, it seems like they still do like deliveries once they shut the doors to the public, you know, so that's quite good to know really. But yeah, I love it. The other night it was really like late in the day. I didn't get my order till 6 PM and it was out for delivery since 10 o'clock. I don't know why they, as I said, they send it from depots like ages away. Harlow is probably the other side of London, so I don't know why they can't just send from Basildon or Ipswich, because they've got depots in there. Because whenever I know that I'm visiting my mum's, if I need anything that day, I'll order it to come to hers, because I can get it there by 1 PM. So, I mean, Amazon are always improving, so let's just hope that they do same day over here some point. But normally for same day we have to order like near enough after midnight, or I think the cut-off is about before 11 o'clock in the morning. So, but then they don't bring it till gone 5, 6, 7 o'clock, because they only put it out for delivery on the same day slot at 5 PM. So yeah. And Angela, you said something about, I read your comment, you said something about the Temu wasn't very good for delivery because they delivered it next door. That would actually be the actual, that's down to the courier, it wouldn't be Temu, because Temu only ship it and assign the courier. So if that courier has delivered it to your neighbour, then that means that it's the courier that's done that. It's Temu don't have any option to direct it to a neighbour. That you do have the option on the Every app. Once it gets, obviously it won't, where it says we're expecting it, it won't do it like there and then. You have to wait until it gets into, I think it's like at the national depot or something like that. But you do have the option to divert it to a locker or deliver to your neighbour or safe place. But yeah, it wouldn't be Temu's fault. So just thought I'd give you some tips there. So we should be having the end of this pigs here for the minute now, because we've then got to fill in all this lovely dark blue. So yeah, quite like doing the farm theme. But I've been watching Diamond Paints with Pedder, and she's got these flip-flops, keyring things. So they're key rings, but flip-flops, and I think one's a balloon. But I really like the look of them, because they could be key rings, you could put them on the tree. So I think I need to get a few more key rings. I have done key rings, but normally when I get key rings, I do them like, I only ever get them like around Christmas time. So I've got some Christmas ones, and I got them all done for this year, so you'll see them this year. They've all been filmed and what have you, but yeah. I think that's an L, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. V for variety, the bestest show in Britain. So yeah, we have got a V up here and an L, but we can crack that once we offload the colour, because what I'll do is, yeah, it's pretty much all blue in it, so I'll offload some in a minute, and then we'll free up a couple of trays for this vegan what have you. This is really random, but my granddad has banana sandwiches and Wilkes. Now Wilkes is a type of snail. I prefer, is it cockles? The little, the really vinegary ones. The little small seafood ones. Oh, my mouth's watering thinking about that. But I have tried crab sticks, and I do eat fish, but I don't like the texture of crab sticks. The smell just puts me off. And I bought Wilkes once because my granddad gave me some, and I didn't like them. But so yeah, all the way home they were like in the bottom of the pram or the buggy. Because back then we were like 3 or 4, and yeah, it was not nice. So when we got back, we was like, because obviously we were tired. The next day we could smell this very pungent smell. I was like, what is that? So it turns out it was the Wilkes, but we forgot to take them out of the pram, and the stench. Oh wow, it was really, really this very pungent smell. Okay, so let me just put some colours back, because what I would like to do is just free up a tray for in here. So I'm just going to tip some of my jewels back. There's a whole lot, not really a lot more pink, but there is pink cropping up down here, but we've got quite a lot of blue to do before that. So we've got V for variety, the rest is showing picture. And then we've got L. So there's a program coming on. Okay, so I'll just tip off L, so that's V. So I'll put V over there for the minute, and then we just need to free up a tray for, what's the other one? L. Every time I say that I think of the character from Legally Blonde. Be positive, lay down on the floor, 'cause I'm positive. Okay, so we'll do L next. What I love about doing loads all in one go, I've probably got about 9 on the go, but it just means every painting's getting a bit of a turn to be done. Because obviously, the more we get done, the emptier my recycling bag will get. Because I've got, it probably is about the size of a bag of sand full of drills, and it's really heavy. So, and one of my paintings is a flower, and I tripped over because the diamonds were so big, like long. I tripped over it and it snapped one of the bags, and all the drills went everywhere. So I was like, there is no way I'm picking all that lot up, and I'm just going to reorder it. I'll cut my losses on that and I'll just reorder it. Or I could just like, I'll still probably keep it and just wait for that colour to come up maybe. I haven't actually ordered it yet, so maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that, and then the one bag, it was literally one bag. And then I can try and match it. Yeah, that might be a better idea. But what I love about these ones, here's one for you, Passa. You should get one of these, because this is a double, because you've got the single ones, haven't you? But these are great, because you can fit, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 holders in that. Or rows, if you like. So, yeah. Do 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 do. Oops. But yeah, can you believe it's the weekend again already? And there's nothing on TV to watch. Which is why I'm doing this. But I'm going to have burger, chips and beans after this. And then I'm going to sit down and finish off the rest of Willy Wonka. But to watch that film, I had to get a lime bar or some form of chocolate, because seeing all that chocolate on the credits, before the film starts just makes you want to eat chocolate. So I'll be watching that. And then I've got to make the bed because on a Saturday I washed all the bedding, so that's just having a blow through outside. No, sorry, not outside, on my clothes horse. And then, yeah, got to make that, but I'll have to put music on when I do that because I get, one thing I hate in life is bloody housework. I can't stand it. For me, it's a women's job. So I would quite happily pay someone to do it for me, but I have to do it and it's got to be done. And Crazy Lady, what's her name? Crazy Lady something. Crazy Lady, yeah, DP Crazy Lady was saying that today in her video, that she has to get things done and stuff, so. But yeah, some of the supporters that claim that they watch my show, they'd hardly ever comment. So I'm thinking, well, you can't be a genuine. But the thing is, the way I know that is because when you watch other videos, that supporter supports them, and they're always commenting on their videos. So just goes to show who your true supporters are. But on that note, that is done. So L. What I might do is this, I need that funnel that, don't actually know where my funnel is, it's probably on my crafter somewhere, but what I might do is to free up a hole, because that's the same colour as that. We might have enough room to transfer that into that and free that up. So I've got all sorts in here. It's that bad, it has to share it, like yin yang. So yeah, okay, so that's that one done. We've freed up 2 trays, yay! That can go over there. And then I think we'll brush this in now, so we're going to be working on S. When you need me, darling, did you see me? SOS. I'm very Andram. I come from a theatre background, so that's why you always hear me singing. Sing, sing, let the ubi ring when the voices of the night call blind me. Sing, sing, let the ubi ring when the voices of the night. Look at her counting money out, putting each penny in the pot. La 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 la. So what the hell has she forgot? Oh my god, yeah, one of my creators, I don't know who it was, but someone said that they were in the supermarket watching my, apparently there's a long queue or something, but they were watching my video, and my memory don't go that far back, so I can't remember who it was, but it was probably about several months ago, and they said when they played it, they didn't realise it was on full volume. So apparently in the video I was singing something, and a few people clapped round the like as they were playing the video, and she was like, it weren't me. So I can't remember, it might have been Peta or it might have been Sarah, I'm not sure. Right, we've got 2, we're going to have to recuperate these trays because we've got S and B, not P, D and P. Hold on, diamond painting. DP, D, P. Okay. This is what I love, is when you've got, see, this is what's lovely when you've got plenty of trays, because when you've got plenty of trays, you don't get that, you know, miss all patches everywhere. So I think I've probably got enough trays now. So yes, jag var kapitan. I was like, I saw the time and I was like, oh, I need dinner, but I'm actually like, I wouldn't say I'm really hungry, but it's one of my favourite meals, and I showed my dad it and he was like, when you invited me to come round, and I was like, hold your horses. But he was like, we could go to Freeport and then we could pop on to you. And I was like, okay, but you never want to come here, so what's the point? I've asked him loads of times and he's like, oh, I'm busy, I'm working, but I think he's realised now that life's getting on, I suppose. He just wants to carry on. Oh, this is going to look lovely, isn't it, that dark blue against that. Riding on the hill, I've been running up the road, running down the hill. La, 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 la. But I have been I'm really debating. I watch a channel called Crafty Cat, and she does a lot of Tavisi, which is basically, I do like little model builds out of wood, and I was recently doing a squirrel, and Tavisi does similar things, but inside the wooden box you've got like little trees. It's like a little scenery, and I am looking into that, but yeah, I'm gonna go and get it because I want to show Kat. Right. So there we go, Kat. That's the little squirrel that I did. But you see what I mean? It's very similar to like Tavisi, but yeah. But they're really expensive, you know. I actually got that Tavisi, but I actually got that belch there. Apologies. I actually, for the third time running, I actually got that squirrel through Temu for like, I think it's like 150 something. I can't remember. Their prices fluctuate all the time, so it's hard to keep up. But yeah. So the chicken is on the third row. The rooster's still on row 1, and Wilbur's on row 2. So they're all sort of neck and neck. I don't know what we've got next week, but we might have to do a bit of a cow, move that along a bit. But yeah, hopefully not too much longer, and then I can get the weekends back. But yeah. Now, I'm sorry there's been a bit of a disruption with the Hearthstone. That is going to be back on the channel soon, as well as the Globe, because there's a bit to finish off. But I'm really sorry to announce that I've mislaid the jewels again. So that's why you're not seeing it at the moment. So that's my thing to do on the to-do list. Running on the road. I got this thing on Temu, and it's basically a to-do list. It's like a to-do block thing, so it's pretty good. And you get a nice thick pack. It's like sticky notes, but I'm always forgetting things, so I thought that would help. And as I said, I don't have, you know, dementia or Alzheimer's. I just seem to forget, and I don't know why. My brain goes a million miles per hour, because I'm like lazy retired granny. I can't just let me just see if I've got, because I saw that colour, it was down here. So is that, oh yeah, there we go, lovely. I'm like lazy retired granny. Like if I can't just like sit down and watch TV. When I'm sitting down and watching TV, I'm thinking, right, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. My brain is like always like a robot. I'm always working, doing things, diamond painting, cooking, mopping the floor, you know. So I like to keep busy, in other words. Now, I'm not doing multi-place in this segment because it's so much swapping and changing of the colours, so we'll just go with the flow on that one. But this is the one, I believe, that has the Uji Mifuji, the butterfly. So yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, don't bring me another colour. We've got C now. Oh no. I ain't got no more trays. Is that C or O? Have we got a C in this? No, we haven't. That's an O. We have got C, but it's 3861, so it's playing tricks on me. I'm gonna get to the end of this line and then I'm gonna have a couple to say. So yeah, after I've at my lovely meal that I'm gonna eat tonight, I am then going to have some custard creams while watching the news if I finish the movie by then, and then I will probably have a go on TikTok, and then that'll be that. But yeah, this blue will be finishing soon because we've got a big portion. There's quite a large patch and bulk of this pink, so that's going to be really perfect for colour placing, colour blocking. I don't think I could ever do a confetti. That would drive me insane, changing all them colours. Diamond Paints with TM has done a, it's from the film Up, and it's basically a house with balloons, and seeing all that colour change, it just puts me off, but I want to sort of overcome that fear and just buy it and see whether I could do it, or whether, if it really does like overwhelm me, then I'll just make the decision to dispose it. But I really feel like I need to try and have a go, but I wonder if it's on Temu. I'll have to have a look, because I do quite a lot of Disney ones on there, so it's pretty good. But yes, tomorrow I will get up and I'll have my breakfast. I've got these really sort of, they're like crunchy cereal but with cream and cookie flavouring in it. So I'm going to get up, have tea, put the laptop on, check any emails. I've spent quite a long time watching people's videos today just to try and get the queue down, and also because I want to get to Lazy Retired Granny video. But yeah, I'll have that, and then I'll jump in the shower, and then I think I will have crack on with the housework. I have actually ordered a new Hoover from Temu. For the first time ever, I've ordered a Hoover from China. But this is a wireless one, so I don't know if it's going to be any good, but yeah. The one I want to get is on Amazon, but I'm not paying 89 quid. I think it's a little bit of a joke. So yeah, I'm going to see if this one's any good. If not, then I'll have to, just save up for the £89 and then just order it, because these little stick hoovers are shit, to be frank with you. They are, the stick hoovers that are like £30, they don't last. The minute you knock something, it breaks the acrylic, because it's an acrylic pipe, and the bags, like the canister is, you've got this big filter and you've literally only got about that much room. Now back in the old days, you would have a brown bag that sits in the vacuum cleaner, and then you just empty the bag. But I don't think I've ever seen another Hoover with bags now. Everything's, I'd love to get a Shark Hoover, because apparently they're supposed to be really good, but a wireless Hoover, but apparently you have to charge it by USB, so I don't think we're going to get a plug. And for USB, that's quite interesting, because there's this new regulation apparently where they're not allowed to do USB anymore, so everything's like USB. Apple have took out, it's like when you get a new phone, most of them nowadays don't include plugs, so you've then got to fork out the money to get a plug, because I don't have a USB-C plug. So the charger that they give me is USB-C and USB-C. So what I will have to do is I just charge it through the USB port on my laptop, because my laptop has a USB slot on it, and it's quite a groovy one because I've got a USB slot here, a USB-C slot here and a USB-C slot over here, so I can charge my laptop and charge my phone at the same time. But I will eventually get around to buying a plug, but I don't want to pay £10 for it, so I'm quite happy to charge it through the laptop. Amazon's prices are disgusting at the moment. It really, really is. Talking of which, we do have a couple of unboxings coming up from Amazon. Yes, we're bringing Amazon back because there was this gorgeous painting that I really could not say no to. It just depends who can get it. If I can't find it through Temu, I'll just source from wherever I can get it from. So yeah, I need a cup of tea now. Wow. Oh, that is prickly. Ulcers are not a very nice thing. I mean, they say not to drink, they say not to drink hot foods and that, but it's a busy old week next week because I've got extraction. No, I think I've got some Temus coming, but I've got extraction. I think I've got the contractors in to sort out this. They're supposed to be putting some sort of extractor fan up. Then they've got to do something to, when they're installing the cooker, the contractor damaged the worktop. So where most people will be like, it doesn't bother me. As far as I'm concerned, that's broke, you need to replace it. So they're supposed to be doing that. So that's due to extraction. I don't know if I'm going to get around to painting or not, because obviously the first couple of days it's going to be quite love me tender, love me so, all your dreams fulfill. But yeah, it's going to be quite tender, so soft foods, I'm not allowed to drink hot, but I'll have to drink through my straw. You can't swish them, like use mouthwash and stuff, you know, where you swish it around in your mouth and stuff. So anything that will make the clot dissolve or fall out. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid, because I was in extreme pain with the last one because it was a double, and I'm looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to it in the fact that it's coming out. That's the last ever one to come out, unless any more break. But I'm just worrying about the clot, dissolving. I'm not sure. But when I had a extraction on the top one before, it was really, it didn't cause no problems. So hopefully, I mean, it's always the bottom ones that are going to be prone to it. But hopefully, that's that. But I'm quite amazed that tooth is so battered up. There's like a big hole in it, and yet I can't feel any pain. So it's probably a root canal or something on it. Might be quicker to go that way, but we want to last it. This painting is enjoyable. But the good news is, come next year, they'll all be ready to put on the wall for Easter time, I do love Easter. It's not about the eggs, but it's, you get all the little daffodils. At Easter time, I always buy daffodils, so I have some in a vase on my windowsill. You get all the little lambs, all the sheep, all the chickens. It's just very special. Okay, so that'll be that. There's some more waxy way. I make myself laugh, it's quite funny, but yeah, so I was working on that Leo painting. I think I did in May, but I was having a look because I always have some backup videos just in case like I've not got round to filming the one that's supposed to be on the schedule. And the only one I sort of had available, I have got a cat, but oh, apologies. I have got a cat, but it wouldn't really tie in with like the farm theme or the summer theme, whereas the dog is sort of like a summery sort of, it's not so much summer, but it's not a farm related animal, and it's not, oh, I don't know. But yeah, I didn't want to put the cat up yet because I've got a lot of cats, so I'm thinking perhaps a cat theme. I don't know. I really don't know. But yes, on Wednesday I'll have a rummage around the work, see what I can find, if there's any more others. There was a water lily, but I can't find it in that shop. There is a tiger, I think, so I'll have a go, see if I can pick that up. For me, I'm not in a rush, so although I know the shop's up there, I'll pick it. I don't go out my way, so I'm not going to go all that way just for painting, you know. But I'll get it. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. But I was talking to someone who is a fellow diamond painter, and she said that her shop is extremely small and they barely have anything in it. So how it's operating, I don't know, because you know you're not going to get much trade if it's a tiny store. So I don't know, but she struggles to get paintings in there apparently. But when it's like with all shops, you're always going to have like a limited range because you've always got more range online. But I haven't seen any of the big flower canvas ones. I'd love to see that one come back again. I'm gonna put the R away because I don't think we're using R anymore, so we'll put that away. I can go up there for now. Do 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 do. Yeah, la 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 la. In the bleak midwinter. La 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 la. I mean, I do like Christmas, and I do like it. I suppose I like all the holidays really, but obviously I'd say Christmas is the, you know, everyone likes Christmas and stuff, but you know, as a kid you're always sort of like very excited about the presents, but with, you know, as you get older you learn that it's just a normal day. For me, Christmas is about the decorations and the food, let's be honest. I can eat a whole chicken, so but I'd love if my dad would come round for Christmas dinner, just me, him and mum. Like, that would be amazing, because we've asked him to come in, and I've spoke about this on several videos, but we've asked him to come round on many occasions, and he's always said no until the last sort of year or so, and he's started to sort of come round and, you know, come in and that. So that would be quite good for Christmas, but I very much doubt it. We asked him last year and he didn't. So the thing is with Christmas is obviously because my parents are divorced, it's like the family members have doubles. So Hannah and George will go around there, whereas I don't. So it's like they spend Christmas with my mum one year, then my dad the next, and then they do Boxing Day, then they do it all over again. So it's like a Christmas but all over again. And then I normally keep my mum company during like Christmas and Boxing Day, and then Hannah might come round and do. She normally stays round Paul's for like probably about a week or so. But I don't know about George because obviously he's got Teddy now, so I think it was hard for him this year, because no, it won't be like this year, it'll be last year. I think it was a bit difficult for him because obviously he didn't. Every Christmas he's always been like with the family and that, but I think it was hard for him because obviously he didn't get to see Teddy on Christmas. I don't recall him going home that day. I think he went round Paul's, so I'm not sure. We're halfway through now, so that's good. I've got belches in gas. I don't know what's going on here. In the bleak midwinter, a spaceman came travelling from a ship from afar. It was like years of dark since this moment to start. Oh my god, yeah, we've got the that sounds like Benidorm. I wish they'd bring that back. But what was I saying? I can't remember now. Oh. My mind's gone blank. I can't remember. This is another random. Does anyone have jam scones or scones, whatever they're called? I always call them a scone, but there's a lovely factory in Tiptree called Tiptree Jam Factory, and I bought some jam in there. It's quite nice. I'm not really a jam person, but we were on a trip there with college and that, so yeah, we ended up going to Tiptree Jam Factory on the minibus. So yeah. But we went to this place, so I used to go to the training courses and stuff, and we went to this place on the minibus, and the tutor was an ex-runner of Big Brother, so he used to like, a runner is someone that sort of like, if someone needs something quick, they'll run and go and get it, or they'll get things ready, so it was quite interesting. I'm really happy with the progress of this one. And what's lovely is we are fast approaching the end of this hole. So look at that. We've got all that oak on, which frees that up. But we have got another big carton of O here. So yeah, it's really good. Be running up that wall, be running up that. There must be an angel that is playing with my heart. I walked into an empty room. Suddenly my heart goes boom. Oh god. Oh wow. There must be an angel and it's playing with my heart. When she was just a boy, she went out with the road. It was paradise. So, Lazy Retired Granny, are you going to be investing into the paper add-on service through HP? I have, because when you sign up to that, you get one free. So it's like, wow, so cool. And everything is like sent tracks, so it's really cool. You can plan your day around it. Right, so we need to get a bit of we need O. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Poetry, female day, way a drop of golden sun. Me a name I call myself, far a long way to run. Up on the hill was a lonely goat herd, lady o loo, yo ho, lady o lee ho, yo ho, lady o lay. Okay, yeah. There's a new stage show called Splitting Musicals, and I've been watching on TikTok. They were showing a bit behind the scenes of how they do Nigel. I think it's Nigel Farage, but apparently her whole palm of the hand is the bottom of the jaw, and then her fingers do the top of the mouth. But she has like these grip things that go on her fingers to help grip it. But yeah, I think that's what I was going to say. We've got the International Puppet Festival coming up, which is always on, I think it's the first or the last Saturday of September, and they've got Granny Turismo, walking polar bear thing. We've had some really cool dragons over the years where they walk on these big stilts, but the Titan the robot is always there because he's like the best one out of them. And everyone thinks it's a real robot, but there's actually someone in the costume. The top of it is just a computerized head. So, yeah. And for years I've been trying to research how they get into it, but do you think I could? No. But one of my stage crew members, they go on, sometimes they help out on the crew part of it, and he knows how it's done, but he won't. He said, if you buy me a couple of drinks, I'll tell you the secret behind it. And I'm like, no, because that's bribery. Why should I, buy you a drink? You're basically bribing me to buy you a drink to get the secret. No thanks. Running up the road. Well, I'm quite pleased with the progress on this so far. We've done a really, really good session here. We have filled all of this ear in, and we've got all down the U-bend. So, because it flows down here and then it goes whoop. I actually scratched myself, and I don't know how I did it. Like, I was literally painting and then just randomly got scratched, and I don't know how I've done it. Do you ever do that? Like, you wake up in the morning and you've got a random scratch from nowhere. But apparently when you sleep, your eyes rapidly move. Like, they move really fast, and there's a chemical in the brain that helps you wake up. So I don't know how that works, but yeah. Well, look at this. We're on the last sort of 2 rows or so. I'm going to just cut that there to marry it into the next square. I think that would be a good stopping point as well, because I don't really want to start the next square and then we have, the time's finished. So we'll just finish this last little bit off and call it there. But it's been really, really quite cool. So we might get round to the butterfly tomorrow. I predict we'll only get halfway down the square, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to shoot it up like this on this one. But yes. Might do a bit more painting on pre-records later on, I'm not sure yet. I could do this pre-recorded and then I won't have to bother tomorrow, but knowing me, I want to do a different painting. But yeah, I need this Hoover to come hopefully Monday, because the thing is, Temu get it out so quick, but then as soon as Hermes pick it up, you've got another 3-day wait, because obviously it has to go all through their processing depot, and it goes, we're processing your parcel. But they're up and down like a yo-yo at the minute. 1 minute it's raw mail, then it's every, then it's raw mail, then it's every. And obviously the Hoover's quite big, so I was thinking, who's going to be delivering it? Because I can't see every doing it, because it's going to be big. But yeah, they're doing it, so... but everything's improved. They're all coming on time, and yeah, I thought that was I thought that was a cobweb. This here, and it's the eye. It's in a very strange posture though, because I don't know. When she was just a boy, she would now. I don't have a cup of tea. Where's my tea gone? It's over here now. Oh, lovely. With you guys, do you like, once you drink a tea, that's anyone, most of my friends don't actually drink tea or coffee, and I'm like, how can you not do that? Because apparently tea is quite fattening. Regardless of what we eat, it's always fattening, so it's just getting ridiculous now. We can't eat this, we can't eat that, because this puts on weight and that puts on weight. And now there's like this injection thing that you can get where it's supposed to like make you reduce weight or something. I think it sends a signal to the stomach to make you feel full, or so they were saying. So more strikes as well with the trains, which have been going on for like 2 years now. It's rather depressing, but I don't think they're ever going to come to an agreement. Not if Mike Lynch is ahead of it, because it's him that keeps refusing it, claiming that they're tearing up a lot of their terms and conditions. Well, I don't know how much more money he possibly wants, because, you know, if the government haven't got the pay rise to give them, then they're not going to get it. So they'll strike and strike and strike until they get what they want, by the sounds of it. But yeah. Baked potatoes save my life. Baked potatoes show me the way. La 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 la. Alexa, play the baked potato song, please.
Playing specific songs is only available on Amazon Music Unlimited.
Fine.
Here's a station.
No, Alexa, stop. Stop it. But anyway, Google it, and it's called Baked Potato. And it's sung by Matt Lucas. And it goes, baked potatoes save my life. Baked potatoes show me the way. If you want to do what is wrong, you gotta listen to what baked potatoes say. La 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 la, thank you, baked potato. And if you want to have a better day, you should listen to what the baked potatoes say. Beat A-K-E-D-P-O-T-A-T-O, baked potato. I think it was like made during COVID. Yeah. But Andy Murray's out of Wimbledon, isn't he? So, oopsie. Not good. Well, I can't believe how much we've done. This is incredible. I still think I need to do 30 to 40 from start to finish, but good God. If I did that, it would have to be a multi-place, because the last one I did was a 5 times 35, and that was a night stream, but that was never on this channel. So I'm looking into a new show, which is going to be 20 times 20 paintings for now, and we're going to start it to finish it on a Tuesday. I haven't put the rainbow rose on yet, because we're doing I don't really want to put the rose on while we're doing like a summer and a you know, like a farm theme. So look at that, 2 more to go. 2 more to go, 2 more to go. Boom. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. So that is what it's looking like. We are going to have a really good session. I love the way that they've gone from the blue, the ear, and they've broke that colour up. We've got a lovely sort of yin and yang going on there with that separation line there. And then they're doing a bit more blue. When we brush this across, we will get the butterfly hopefully done there. And then we get to zoom the ear back up. But this is what it's looking like so far. We are more than near enough to his lovely little face there. And let's take a look and see what it's looking like. That is gorgeous. The only thing I don't like is the grey, because I didn't put it on this side, but I don't get why you would have a grey. It could be the hairs of the ear maybe, but it really is turning out such a beautiful painting, and I love working on it. It's my favourite colour, and it's just so super cute. But please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you want to get this for yourself, the link's in the description of the video. We will see this again tomorrow. I'm going to scrap the idea of getting it up at 10. It just go up as soon as I can. I do try to get them up at 10, but we can only do what we can do on that, because I'm a busy person. But anyway, links in the description. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's totally free of charge. Remember to tap that bell to be notified of further future video uploads, and I'll see you again soon for another video coming your way with Wilbur again tomorrow. Until next time, take care, catch you later.